Hi there, and welcome to a new edition of On the Horizon, and we are super excited, aren't we?
We are.
We are every episode, but anyway.
And I'm sure you are too.
Can you see who it is? Yes, we're not revealing it. It's just, here he is, Scott Colangelo! Woohoo! And he is a larger-than-life personality that is so much to have, so much fun to have. No, larger-than-life personality.
I heard lard. I don't.
Yes.
You're large?
No.
Or large?
Large.
As you can tell, he is a ton of fun. We love having him as part of our family here. He is Bob at Face the Fear, if you've ever come. He is Bob every year, and Bob is always engaged in different things each year. I love the people that keep pictures of you from year to year. That's how good he is. Yeah. So that's one of the things he does. He's a big part of our student ministry. And in the past, he's done warm-up for worship. I don't know if you all remember that. He kind of like came in and did different things to get us engaged and ready and psyched for worship. Anything else I'm missing?
Worked with the kids. Done
The kids,
just
yeah,
about
on the get
everything.
team.
Yeah.
He's on the get team for a while.
People. Yeah, he's
Yes.
perfect there because he never meets a stranger.
Nobody's a stranger.
That's
no,
right.
not with
Nope.
Scott.
Nope,
So
I like to talk to everybody.
yeah, so
Yes, he does.
that's kind of what he does in the house. But today we're here to talk about what he does outside of these walls, on the horizon, touching and changing the world. So I know you have a huge impact. You're still at Pinecrest, right?
Yes,
I have that
still
right.
at Pinecrest,
So
18 years at Pinecrest.
wow, that's a
Ever
lot of
since
kids.
we moved to Florida, a lot of kids. I have kids who have kids in the school now.
Wow.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I
tell us a
definitely
little bit
feel like
about
grandpa.
what you do there, what you did, now what you do, because it's kind of changed in the 18 years.
Yeah, so I have been at Pinecrest and I've been in the role of a teacher in 5th grade. I've been a PE teacher for many years, and then I've done behavior. So now I'm like the dean. So I get the fun of chasing kids and holding kids and getting bit by kids.
Oh my
and,
goodness.
Yeah, it's exciting. Every day is different.
Okay.
Every day is different.
All right. So you've been at Pinecrest and you've been doing
Yep.
that.
So I've been doing that. So touching and changing the world. At Pinecrest, I mean, I've had a lot of conversations with kids about Jesus.
So you are
You can
allowed
do that?
to do
That's,
that.
yeah, I was about to say. You can do that at public school?
Well,
Should we do we need to cut this part out? Are you going to get arrested?
Well,
I'm
if
not
they
gonna get
ask
arrested.
If they ask, though, you're allowed.
When they ask
right.
questions, I'll
Yes.
answer questions.
Okay. That's
awesome.
And as teachers, and adults and parents, you scaffold people to places. So they'll ask questions. We've had talks about Jesus, prayed with kids. That's been really cool. One really cool thing that we do is every Wednesday morning is we have a prayer group. I lead a prayer group. About 10 to 15 teachers come.
Okay.
It's grown. It used to be me and one other teacher, and then now it's grown to be about 15.
Nice.
And it's really cool. We do a devotion. We do prayer requests. Just check on everybody, their families, what's going on there. We've had the youth bands come in and play a couple times this year, which is really cool. And one really cool thing was Jake, the drummer. He one of the teachers was his teacher.
Oh my goodness.
In middle school.
That's
so
cool.
she saw him in a big old embrace and hug and stuff, and it was really cool.
That's neat.
So we've been doing that. So just
So-
a lot of witnessing to a lot of people.
So kids and teachers, though.
Kids and teachers.
Okay.
Teachers the most.
Okay.
Because you can.
Right.
And they're really awesome too. They give for fundraising. They're
We forgot to mention that. He's one of
loving
our
to give. So
He's one of our
but it's
biggest
all them.
fundraisers.
That's
for,
right, for the student
for the
ministry.
student
But
ministry.
that's all Christ just moving through them. That's the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And I just like to talk.
And make
And so yeah. But,
Now, have you done other things like coaching outside of?
Yeah, I've coached a lot of different sports like basketball. I've done Upward.
Okay.
At Pinecrest, I had flag football teams 3 at a time for many years in a row, which is an interesting thing because one of the kids came back. She was a senior. She just graduated. Who one of my coached probably 10 years ago and got me a ticket to her graduation.
Oh, how neat!
And I sat with her family and it was really fun. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
sweet.
just relationships and that kind of thing. Kids, you just make an impact.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of different opportunities for coaching.
Well, I would imagine with your personality, and so many kids having you, wherever you go, people are like, hello, do you remember me? Do you remember me?
Yeah, it's great. Now they're all in the workforce and they're working at like
Yes.
Chipotle, and it's like
That's
half
right.
off.
Hook me up
Like,
with the free.
everything like
Are they hooking you up with free this and free that?
it depends on the day, but yeah, absolutely. They're like, Coach. And I'm like, oh, really? That's all it costs? That's great.
And you remember all their names, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they're Buddy and Sweetie. And,
Not cowboy.
not cowboy. No. No, that was a little outdated.
Yes.
The cowboy.
Now, for a couple of years, you've also been coaching at Circle, too. haven't
Yes, I've been coaching JV basketball at Circle, and that's been
That's
really
hard
fun.
to share Jesus there, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's like your biggest
one's
mission
just
field,
like,
actually.
Man, it's like, whoa,
Those
not allowed to
Christian
talk
schools,
about
yeah.
Jesus there. No, yeah, so no, it's been really good. Like,
Okay.
we've been, keeping up with the boys, like checking on them, see how they're doing with their reading and that kind of thing, just like the youth group.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been really fun I haven't gotten any technicals or thrown out at any games, which I am kind of
That's
disappointed
not
about.
yet. Yeah.
Like,
Just wait.
yeah, I am. I just feel like that's like a rite of passage to throw a chair on the thing. But
2 years, I'm sure.
I feel like Michael wouldn't like that. So.
No?
Well, maybe when you're coaching somewhere else. Uh-oh.
Oh,
We got our pastor going to join
I think
in
it was your
here.
personal
so this guy's
testimony.
been thrown
I'm
out.
hoping that technical thing will change this year.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your first tech, and then I'll get you a T-shirt that says, I got thrown out of a Christian basketball game.
That would be awesome.
I was like, maybe
I'll
your
wear that
son's
to
game.
church right underneath my
Yeah,
softball
that's
band
it.
shirt.
Softball shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever see that shirt, you'll very much enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
I don't
But
know
it's
that
not gonna
Kelly.
be
I
on
don't know
this.
that Kelly would.
Yeah.
Kelly's gonna, let you wear that to. Oh.
Well,
Oh,
I don't
I'm
want to,
sorry.
is there anything else? I don't want to miss anything that you do that I'm not aware of. Or
Well,
Brittany doesn't know.
your wife too. Your husband to Kelly Colangelo.
Yes, I'm a husband to
And
Kelly.
you have two children.
Two beautiful,
We
yeah.
have two awesome
Colby
kids.
and Piper. We
Yep.
didn't mention that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes Piper doesn't like to share you.
No, she doesn't.
Face the
She's-
fear nights. She's a
Yeah.
daddy's girl, wants you home, but I appreciate you, suffering through the little notes that get left
Oh yeah.
to come
That was great.
and do ministry here with us. But
Yes.
No, it was fun. No, it was a great family, and
yeah,
it's awesome.
Is there anything you wanted to share maybe that we didn't ask you about today?
or a certain instance that comes to
Yeah.
mind, or
So it is.
there's so many.
There's a lot. No, I'm just thankful for the church and the church family, and we've been here from New York for a long time now, 18 years. And
Did you start coming here right when you moved here?
No, we went
Okay.
to a big church down the road.
Oh, okay.
And
we
then,
won't name it.
We won't name it. But then we wanted to be connected. And so
Okay.
we found this church through the musical that you do.
Oh, okay.
And so that was really cool. We came to see a kid that
Oh,
was at
that's right.
Pinecrest,
Okay.
and
That was in the musical
that
here.
was in the musical.
Oh, was that
And
Tyler?
It was Travis.
Travis.
It was Travis
okay.
was in the musical, and they invited us, so we came and we got connected, and
That's right.
and
okay.
we stayed. And then Richard was pestering me for about a year to do the
Okay.
youth.
Okay.
He kept telling him no, and then finally broke down and did it, which was a really cool thing.
Well, we're glad you
kids love
did. I
you.
know my son has many stories of Scott instances at camp and youth group. And at one point, weren't you like paying the kids to?
Oh yeah.
Still am.
Oh, if they'll
That's
do
cool.
a devotion for so many days. Or
So
something?
we had
I don't think my son
not
completed
paying
it.
the kids.
Oh.
There was a
Rewarding
How
the
are you
children.
rewarding?
rewarding. It's different than paying. Because I don't pay all of them. I only pay the ones who win.
Nobody ever went. I'm kidding.
No, it was like for every day you read and you journaled something, like
right.
that counted as like a point. And
Right.
so the person with the most points, they would win. And
Okay.
the top three for the whole year.
Okay.
And it's been cool because there's like kids that text me every single night, like a verse that they read and what it meant to them.
Okay.
And haven't missed in like 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
So it's pretty
that's
wild.
Awesome.
But it's cool.
Ah, that's
And
awesome.
then there's other kids that need to get on it. Not that there's any other kids in this room.
Can adults start joining this club, or can we make this a church-wide thing?
Church-wide.
You can
You
lots
better
of
get on
texts.
it because
He's on
you
a
better get on
teacher's
it.
salary.
Put money in the pot. We can put money in the pot
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you participate.
Maybe
And then-
we should pitch that to Pastor Jeff.
Yeah. I feel like he was
Take
just
it
here a
now.
second ago.
I wish he was here. We could just do
He
that.
could, yeah,
All
I mean,
right.
yeah. He might be somewhere.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know.
Well, as you can tell, Scott's a lot of fun. So if you don't know him, now you know his name. Approach him on a Sunday morning. Get to know him.
Don't be shy.
If you got kids, make sure you connect them for sure. And we're just so grateful that you're here. I know that we're a better place
Yeah.
because you're here and using your giftedness. And so thank you for being part of us and then taking those gifts outside of here to touch and change the world in places that we'll never get a chance to. So, but you're our outpost, and if you're a teacher looking for a job, I'm sure Pinecrest is hiring, so you can reach out to him as well.
Yeah, we are.
I'm sure.
That's true.
So,
I'm sure.
so again, hopefully you've enjoyed this visit with Scott, and we'll see you next time on the horizon.
And I'm sorry if I call you buddy or sweetie.
Sorry. He does it to me all the time.
Yeah,
Now we
it's
know
okay,
why.
sweetie. Sorry, sweetie.